Hello Madhotties, welcome back to another Madhottie Moodboards episode. Today I got my two divas, Miss Vampleer and Miss Green, and today we're bringing you a Rosalina, Princess Peach, and Daisy cosplay, so let's begin. Madhotties, I can't even begin to express how Nintendo, has been a part of my life since a child. Like, basically, Nintendo was my whole childhood. I mean, I didn't get a Nintendo DS until I was like, 6th grade? But we had the Wii, we played Mario Kart at my cousin's house, family member's house. Like, it was just a part of our childhood either way. But what I find disappointing is that my fellow Black community members have been getting discriminated and racist slurs for just cosplaying as these characters. Like, that is what blows my mind. People do realize they're fictional, right? Like, the amount of hate I've seen across like my fellow Black DTI creators, like cosplay as Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is literally green, and I've seen many people, Asian, white, like, okay, yeah, she is white, but like, she's green after she becomes, like, when she transforms. So, and once again, she's a fictional character, so it's not like a culture or anything. It's literally a fictional character. And for my ignorant people who say, well, what about Tiana being white? Literally, that whole movie is around her culture. Yes, she's a fictional character, but it literally was made for African American people, especially in New Orleans during that time frame. She is a Black woman, and even in the movie, they make like a microaggression racist comment, and that's the point, is that even as hard as the Black community works and does, we still get hated upon. And so no, Tiana could never be white. And once again, we're in the 21st century, and still there is not enough representation within the Black community. And what's crazy is how people make money and appropriate our culture so much, and yet we still can't get any representation in games or movies or anything like that. And mind you, like I said, it's the 21st century. Yeah, it gets to a point. So I just wanted to get that out there, because as a DTI Black creator who has faced racial slurs and literally been called the N-word, and have seen my fellow other Black DTI creators being called that just for playing fictional characters, enough is enough. So I would appreciate for those who are following me to be wary of that, be aware of that, because we also have kids playing this game, okay? And also, mind you, I have family and friends I play this game with, and will not hesitate to come for someone if they come from my family or friends. Very protective like that. So please be wary and mindful of that, and look out for each other in this game, because it's just gotten out of hand. So for those of you who've stayed this long in the video and have listened to me explain myself on this topic, thank you. I appreciate it. It means the world just for you guys to listen and want to learn from this, so that we can just make this a safe community, just a safe environment, because DTI is a game. Like I said, I come to DTI just to relax. I come here to enjoy myself, because life does its thing, and sometimes like I just like to be here and create content for you guys, and just seeing the amount of support I get from you guys is just so overwhelming, and that's another reason why I love making my content. So I really appreciate you guys for that. And before I rant on any more, we are going to get into talk about this bit. As you can see so far, I've got my everything pretty much together. This was pretty easy to put together because I've layered these things so many times, and I've done Peach in the past as well for the challenges. But for today, my fellow creators wanted to do our regular skin tones and cosplay as the characters, and I was like, oh, why not? And I actually did go in with this inspo here, the first thing I typed in was black female in the peach cosplay. So I was like, this came up, and I was like, I love how she used an afro for this and kept the detailing of peach and everything. So that is what we're doing here. I kept my actual skin tone, and I actually loved how this was turning out. But I'll let you guys look at my makeup process because I was going back and forth with this. And now going back and just kind of checking out the whole fit, this is basically what I had all together. Excuse me, this is the whole fit. And pretty much everything was non-VIP except for the corset. You could, as an alternate, you could use a non-VIP corset for her top, and then on top of that is I forgot what the set was called, but you pay the DTI cash for it. You don't, it's not Robux, it's nothing like that. And you could easily also layer it as well if you don't have Robux DTI cash for it. There's different ways you can put this together as well. So just doing a lot of layering, and you can even use the little tutu in non-VIP as well. So, and here, because I was like, I do not want to show the afro underneath, but what I like about the afro underneath this is that it makes the hair look fuller to me. I just wish, like I was saying before, that we get more, or get a toggle to like make the afro look thicker, if you catch my drift, because you see with the afro it is helping in some kind of way. And now on to the last leg of the fit. We're just going in with the crown here, and I was doing a lot of rotating here so that we can kind of make it look like hers, because she's got it like on the top of her head and it's like much smaller. With this it was a little tougher to do, especially since I had the afro, but I really loved how this turned out, and I feel like this was definitely fun to do, and I am always excited to do this with my girls too, my DTI buds. And this was a great idea. Miss Green actually came up with the idea to cosplay and use our actual complexions, and I was like, genius. And this gave me a theme for today, so I could talk about the racism and discrimination within the cosplay community and the DTI community, which of course needs to stop. But if you guys stayed this long and watched this video, I appreciate you guys listening to me talk about this, because this is a really important topic that not enough people talk about. So I hope you guys liked this video, and this was the finishing fit. I was so happy to do these with my girls, and as you can see, they ate as always. And please comment below which character is your favorite and what theme or look I should try and do next, and I shall see you guys in the next episode.